Good morning, and welcome to your daily current affairs update for Monday, November 17, 2025. I'm your host, and over the next 10 minutes, we'll break down the top national, international, and sports stories shaping our world today. From major security developments in the capital to environmental challenges and the latest in politics, we have a packed bulletin ahead. Let's dive straight into the news and set the stage for an informative and engaging session. Stay tuned as we bring you the most important updates you need to know to start your day informed and aware. Our top national story today focuses on a significant update in the recent Red Fort car blast case. The National Investigation Agency, or NIA, has confirmed that the November 10th explosion was indeed a car-borne suicide attack. This marks the first such attack in the national capital, making it a grave security concern. The agency has identified the driver, a doctor named Umar-ul-Nabi, as the suicide bomber. Authorities have also taken a Kashmir-based aide into custody, believed to be involved in the conspiracy. Security agencies are now intensifying efforts to trace the bomber's route and investigate any potential Hawala trail that may have funded the attack. Following the Red Fort incident, security agencies across Delhi and the nation are on high alert. Investigators are meticulously retracing the bomber's movements, analyzing surveillance footage, and examining communication records. The focus is not only on identifying accomplices but also on understanding the broader network that may have supported the attack. The NIA is collaborating with other intelligence agencies to uncover any links to international terror outfits and to ensure that all possible leads are pursued. This heightened vigilance is part of a broader strategy to prevent further incidents and reassure the public about their safety. In political news, all eyes are on Bihar, where Chief Minister Nitish Kumar is reportedly set to submit his resignation today. This move comes in the wake of the recent assembly elections, which have shifted the balance of power. The National Democratic Alliance, or NDA, is expected to be sworn in again, marking a significant political transition for the state. The resignation and subsequent swearing-in ceremony are being closely watched, as they could signal new policy directions and alliances in Bihar's governance. Political analysts are speculating on the potential impact this change will have on both state and national politics. Shifting focus to the environment, Delhi NCR continues to grapple with a severe air pollution crisis. The Air Quality Index, or AQI, remains at hazardous levels, posing serious health risks to residents. Thick smog blankets the city, reducing visibility and making outdoor activities challenging. The Supreme Court is scheduled to hear a plea today regarding the persistent issue of stubble burning in neighboring states, which is a major contributor to the city's poor air quality. Environmental experts are calling for comprehensive, year-round solutions rather than temporary fixes to address what they describe as a wicked problem. The Supreme Court's intervention in the air pollution crisis is seen as a crucial step. Today's hearing will focus on the effectiveness of current measures and the need for more sustainable, long-term strategies. The court is expected to question authorities on their action plans and seek accountability from state governments, especially regarding stubble burning practices. This judicial scrutiny aims to push for policies that address the root causes of pollution, ensuring cleaner air for Delhi NCR residents in the future. The outcome of this hearing could set important precedents for environmental governance across the country. Stubble burning in neighboring states like Punjab and Haryana remains a persistent challenge. Farmers often resort to burning crop residue due to lack of affordable alternatives, leading to massive smoke plumes that drift into Delhi. This practice significantly worsens air quality during the winter months. While authorities have introduced fines and incentives to curb burning, enforcement remains inconsistent. Experts argue that only a combination of technological innovation, financial support for farmers, and strict regulation can bring about lasting change. The ongoing debate highlights the complexity of balancing agricultural needs with environmental health. Environmental experts emphasize that Delhi's air pollution is a wicked problem, one that requires multifaceted year-round solutions. Short-term measures like temporary bans or emergency shutdowns may provide brief relief, but they do not address the underlying causes. Experts advocate for investment in clean energy, better waste management, and public awareness campaigns. They also stress the importance of regional cooperation, as pollution does not respect state boundaries. The consensus is clear: only a sustained, collaborative approach can ensure breathable air for future generations. On the legislative front, the Ministry of Electronics and IT, or MATEY, has notified the long-awaited data protection rules. This move is seen as a major step towards safeguarding citizens, digital privacy, and regulating how personal data is collected, stored, and used. The new rules set clear guidelines for companies and government agencies, aiming to build public trust in digital services. Experts believe that robust data protection is essential in an increasingly digital world where cyber threats and data breaches are on the rise. The implementation of these rules will be closely monitored in the coming months. With the notification of data protection rules, digital privacy is now at the forefront of policy discussions. The rules are designed to empower individuals, giving them more control over their personal information. Companies must now obtain explicit consent before collecting data and are required to ensure its security. The government has also set up mechanisms for grievance redressal and penalties for violations. As India's digital economy grows, these protections are expected to play a crucial role in fostering innovation while safeguarding citizens' rights. National security remains a top priority, especially in light of recent events. The concept encompasses not just protection from external threats, but also the ability to respond to internal challenges such as terrorism, cyber attacks, and natural disasters. Effective security requires coordination between multiple agencies, robust intelligence gathering, and public cooperation. In today's interconnected world, national security is also linked to economic stability and technological resilience, making it a complex and evolving field. Political transitions, such as the one unfolding in Bihar, are pivotal moments in any democracy. They involve the peaceful transfer of power, often following elections or resignations. Such transitions test the strength of democratic institutions and the rule of law. In Bihar's case, the expected swearing-in of the NDA government will likely bring shifts in policy priorities and governance style. Observers are watching closely to see how the new administration addresses key issues facing the state. The Air Quality Index, or AQI, is a crucial tool for measuring and communicating air pollution levels. It aggregates data on pollutants like PM2.5, PM10, ozone, and nitrogen dioxide, translating complex readings into a simple scale from good to hazardous. In Delhi, AQI readings have remained at the severe end, prompting health advisories and emergency measures. Understanding AQI helps citizens make informed decisions about outdoor activities and highlights the urgent need for effective pollution control. Stubble burning refers to the practice of setting fire to crop residue after harvest. It is a quick and inexpensive way for farmers to clear fields, but it releases large amounts of smoke and pollutants into the air. This practice is especially common in northern India during the winter, contributing significantly to seasonal air pollution in cities like Delhi. Alternatives such as mechanical removal or composting exist, but they are often costlier and less accessible to small farmers. Data protection involves safeguarding personal information from unauthorized access, use, or disclosure. With the rise of digital services, protecting data has become more important than ever. The new rules notified by MateY set standards for how organizations collect, store, and process data, emphasizing transparency and user consent. These measures aim to prevent data breaches, identity theft, and misuse of personal information, ensuring that individuals retain control over their digital identities. Let's take a closer look at the timeline of the Red Fort car blast. On November 10th, a car exploded near the historic monument, triggering immediate security alerts. Within hours, the NIA launched an investigation, quickly identifying the driver as Umar-ul-Nabi. Over the next few days, agencies traced his movements, leading to the arrest of a Kashmir-based aide. The investigation is ongoing, with authorities focusing on uncovering the full extent of the conspiracy and any funding sources. Security agencies have mapped out key hotspots in Delhi following the attack. These include major landmarks, transportation hubs, and crowded public spaces. Enhanced surveillance and patrols have been deployed in these areas to deter further incidents. The mapping of hotspots is part of a broader strategy to identify vulnerabilities and allocate resources efficiently, ensuring maximum coverage and rapid response capabilities. The AQI is calculated using data from air quality monitoring stations across the city. Sensors measure concentrations of key pollutants, which are then converted into a single index value. The process involves complex algorithms and standardized thresholds set by health authorities. Real-time AQI data is made available to the public through websites and mobile apps, helping people plan their activities and take precautions during high pollution periods. The impact of stubble burning can be visualized through satellite imagery showing smoke plumes drifting from agricultural fields into urban areas. These smoke clouds contribute to the formation of dense smog over cities like Delhi. The visual evidence underscores the urgent need for alternative crop management practices and stronger enforcement of anti-burning regulations. Under the new data protection rules, users have several important rights. These include the right to access their data, request corrections, and demand deletion in certain cases. Companies must provide clear privacy policies and obtain informed consent before collecting data. The rules also establish penalties for violations, ensuring that organizations take data protection seriously. The enforcement of data protection rules will be overseen by a dedicated regulatory authority. This body will have the power to investigate complaints, conduct audits, and impose fines on violators. Regular audits and compliance checks are expected to ensure that organizations adhere to the new standards. The authority will also play a key role in educating the public about their rights and promoting best practices in data management. Turning to sports, today's headlines include updates on major national and international events. From cricket matches drawing huge crowds to football leagues entering crucial stages, there's plenty of action to look forward to. We'll also cover key performances by Indian athletes on the global stage, highlighting achievements and upcoming fixtures that sports fans won't want to miss. Cricket remains the nation's favorite sport, with ongoing tournaments capturing the public's imagination. Recent matches have seen thrilling finishes and standout performances from both seasoned players and rising stars. The national team's preparations for upcoming international fixtures are underway, with coaches focusing on strategy and fitness. Fans are eagerly awaiting the next big clash, hoping for another memorable victory. Football fans are following international leagues closely, with several Indian players making their mark abroad. The latest matches have featured intense competition, dramatic goals, and passionate support from fans worldwide. Clubs are battling for top positions as the season progresses, and analysts are predicting some surprising outcomes in the weeks ahead. Indian athletes continue to shine on the global stage, bringing home medals and setting new records. Recent competitions have seen impressive performances in track and field, wrestling, and badminton. These achievements are a testament to the growing investment in sports infrastructure and training across the country. The nation celebrates its sporting heroes, who inspire the next generation to aim higher. Looking ahead, several major sports fixtures are scheduled for the coming week. Cricket fans can look forward to high-stakes matches, while football enthusiasts will be watching key league games. Athletics events are also on the calendar, promising more opportunities for Indian athletes to showcase their talent. Stay tuned for updates and results as the week unfolds. Sports play a vital role in society, promoting health, teamwork, and national pride. Key concepts include fair play, competition, and the spirit of sportsmanship. Whether at the grassroots or elite level, sports bring people together and inspire excellence. The achievements of athletes serve as powerful examples of dedication and perseverance. Let's quickly recap today's top stories. We covered the latest developments in the Red Fort car blast investigation, the political transition in Bihar, Delhi's ongoing air pollution crisis, and the notification of new data protection rules. In sports, we highlighted major events and achievements across cricket, football, and athletics. These stories reflect the dynamic and interconnected nature of current affairs, reminding us of the importance of staying informed. As we look ahead, several key developments are expected in the coming days. The outcomes of the Supreme Court hearing on air pollution, the swearing-in of Bihar's new government, and the ongoing Red Fort investigation will all be closely watched. We'll continue to bring you timely updates and in-depth analysis on these and other important stories. That brings us to the end of today's Current Affairs Update. Thank you for joining us as we navigated the top stories shaping our world. Remember, staying informed is the first step toward making a difference. We'll be back tomorrow with more news, insights, and analysis. Until then, have a great day and stay safe.